1, go!
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jose, I am the Paladin, and of course, you guys requested it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here to talk about your unpopular Sonic the Hedgehog opinions. You guys have been wondering it for at least a couple of days now, ever since I actually posted my last video on my unpopular Sonic the Hedgehog opinions. So now, I want to actually hear your unpopular opinions. And thankfully, ladies and gentlemen, I have the entire catalog list right here with me. You guys have so many unpopular opinions that I'm just dying to actually learn from top to bottom. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to talk about your unpopular opinions, and I'm going to actually share my thoughts whether I agree, disagree, or if I'm mixed depending on your opinion. Also, one more thing, if I don't agree with any of your opinions, please don't get triggered at me. This is only me sharing my thoughts to see if I agree or disagree with some of your opinions, and also keep in mind that opinions are not facts. So with that out of the way, let's get on to your unpopular Sonic the Hedgehog opinions, shall we?
Get on with it! Yes, get on with it!
Alright, let's begin with the first unpopular opinion. The Crownless Punk says, I prefer Sonic CD over Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles and Mania. Sonic CD's levels just have so much variety to me that the other two don't really have. I know 3 and K like the back of my hand, I know Mania like the back of my hand, but I keep finding new things about CD to this day. While I agree that Sonic 3 and Knuckles and Mania are better games overall, the amount of enjoyment I got out of those two can't match the fun I had and will continue to have with Sonic CD.
No.
I disagree. Don't get me wrong, Sonic CD has some redeemable moments, but like I said in my previous videos, mainly in my unpopular opinions video, I absolutely did not like Sonic CD for its main focus on exploration, its boring level design, its crappy boss fights, and its absolutely terrible monotonous gameplay. But that's just me in my opinion. But thank you for sharing. Okay, this next one comes from Sergio Pendia. I'm so sorry if I actually butchered your name, I'm a f***ing idiot. Anyways, Sergio says, Sonic Colors in the DS is more fun than the Wii version. The DS has more structure than the DS, I think it means the Wii because he kind of messed up at that point. And it's not blocky and has a lot of difficulty. I have this game when I was 7. Yes! Yes! Freaking yes! I absolutely agree with you, Sergio. Now, for you guys who don't know, I absolutely disliked the Wii version of Sonic Colors. It was not my favorite, but the DS version of Sonic Colors is phenomenal. Not only does the gameplay have so much open level design, but the gameplay is absolutely fluid and not to mention absolutely fun. It almost reminds me almost like the classic era where there's a little bit of speed, platforming, and momentum into the mix, which worked really well. Plus, some of Sonic's friends in this game are actually present in the DS version like the Nintendo Wii, and there's actually an actual boss fight that connects to the plot from the Wii version of Sonic Colors but more extended. Say what you want about Dimps, but these guys actually made some very good Sonic games in the past, and I totally recommend them actually to return. That is to Sega doesn't try to butcher them in all the wrong places. Alright, let's move on, shall we? Mega Sonic ZX says, I think the Dark Age is better than the 2000s because at least Sega tried in the Dark Age, but they don't try no more. Which means I like Shadow and 06 more than Sonic Colors and Forces. Okay. I mean, I can understand your reasons. I mean, both Shadow and 06 did have some redeemable qualities, mainly in terms of their story and possibly music soundtrack, which is actually pretty goddamn good. But in my honest opinion, I'm not really too fond of 06 as you can tell in my old Sonic the Hedgehog videos, and as for Shadow the Hedgehog, while I only play a small amount of it, I do like some of its dialogue and story, and it was pretty interesting to see how Shadow actually acting in the story, except for the Android ending. That ending was complete bullshit! So for this opinion, I can agree, but I could also disagree here and there, so yeah, I'm gonna have to give that a mixed, if I'm being totally honest here. Cat Kid says Sonic Underground wasn't that bad.
Okay.
I mean, Sonic Underground is not a bad show. I have watched it here and there, although I'm gonna be honest here, there are some moments that I didn't really like, to be honest. I didn't like how the characters looked in terms of the animation. The story was absolutely dragged out, and while I admit I like the songs in Sonic Underground, some of the soundtracks are not my cup of tea. I'm looking at you, mummy rap! So yeah, Sonic Underground, not a bad show, but I'm just gonna give it a mixed, in my opinion. Alright, next one comes from Eternal Werewolf, and he says Sonic 06 was bad, but it wasn't awful. I actually enjoyed the story, especially Shadow's story. Yes! I guess I can somewhat understand. I mean, while I admit Sonic 06 is my least favorite Sonic game of all time, there are some redeemable things I have to point out aside from just the music. And yeah, after rethinking about it, after looking at Shadow's character in the story, I really do like how Shadow acted in his own story arc, how he actually dealt with Mephiles and tried to solve the situation alongside Rouge and Omega. And plus, I really do like Infinite being incorporated into the main story, and plus, while the story I have said in the past was absolute dumb, there were some moments that I think that are very interesting that I just cannot ignore. So, I guess, while I admit I absolutely hate Sonic 06 with a burning passion, I guess I can agree with you on this one. So yeah, I agree with this. And speaking of Shadow the Hedgehog, the game, not the character, we have another unpopular opinion from my good friend, Melantart VA. Seriously, go subscribe to her guys, she's freaking awesome. Anyways, Melantart VA says, I think Shadow the Hedgehog is a great game. It gave Shadow a ton of development, and Jason Griffith's performance was great. The branching paths was a bit irritating, but integral to understand every aspect of Shadow's character. Okay, Amber, so listen up. I agree with you that Shadow has a ton of development, and Jason Griffith's performance as Shadow was pretty good. As for the game, on the other hand, yeah, I'm gonna say this right now, yeah, I'm not really too big on it. I think it's absolute shit. But regardless, I still think that you have very good points to actually put into your opinion, so I'm gonna be honest here. While I admit Shadow the Hedgehog has some very redeemable qualities, I'm gonna have to say that I'm mixed with this. So yeah, no offense Amber, I like ya, but I'm gonna be honest here, this is really mixed for me. Okay, so here's this next unpopular opinion. So Shen Yi, wait, I don't know how to pronounce that. Anyways, Something Walker says, my unpopular opinion is Amy. I have to admit, I like her old personality more than her new personality than the recent Sonic Boom or IDW. She's now bland and boring, and I didn't like it that much. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, yes, I freaking agree with this so much! Yes! I do not like Amy and how she's currently portrayed. Now, normally I would disagree on the Sonic Boom part, but on IDW, I absolutely agree with you. Seriously, I did not like how they portrayed Amy Rose as this bland, boring, generic leader, and absolutely diminishing her personality what made her lovable and likable in the first place. She was fun-loving, energetic, and a little bit bossy, but still very kind-hearted and caring to those she cares about. Not just Sonic, but also her friends. So seeing her act like this really actually bores me to death. It actually wants me to stab myself right in the goddamn ballsack. Okay, this next unpopular opinion is somewhat interesting, but I want to hear my thoughts. Anyways, Rodimus the Cat actually says, my opinion is Sonic X needs an uncut version because there are some good ones that are not from 4Kids. Okay, your grammar was kind of off, but let's slide this one time. Okay, so all you guys who don't know what he's talking about, first of all,
you're a idiot.
And second, what he means by uncut is that he means that we wish we could have seen some of the uncut scenes that were actually shown in Japan, but not in America. This is because of 4Kids and the absolute localization properties getting in the way.
What's wrong with you?
As for the opinion, wanted to actually see like an uncut version of Sonic X, mainly in the English version, I mean, I would love to actually see that, aside from the cursing, of course, because goddamn, there was a lot of cursing in the original Japanese version, if you guys couldn't tell. But if I wanted to see an uncut version of Sonic X, and if Sega is willing to allow that, then sure, I would love to see that. That is if they don't actually take away any of the edits and try to actually maintain what was in the original Japanese version. Like, seriously, how the f*** do you remove English text in the original American version? What the fuck? So yeah, I'm willing to agree with this opinion. So, Rodimus the Cat, you get my approval. Okay, this one goes out to another good friend of mine, Sakia Amano. She asked, The Werehog stages in Sonic Unleashed were actually quite fun. It felt like a nice treat for the God of War fans. Sakuya, I wish I could give you a hug right now because yes, I freaking agree with you. So if you guys watched my top 20 unpopular Sonic opinions video, which you should watch by the way, link in the description, I actually love the Werehog stages in Sonic Unleashed. They're much more better to me in my personal opinion, unlike daytime Sonic. There was a lot of exploration, platforming, and hacking slashing to actually being the living out of robots and Dark Gaia minions. It was absolutely satisfying. I'm not getting too dead with it because I want you guys to actually check out my unpopular opinions review on why I like it, but yes, I agree with you, Sakuya. I freaking love the Werehog stages, and I totally wouldn't mind if they return. But hey, that's just me. You don't want to trigger any of the Sonic fanboys now, would you? Alright, let's skim our asses straight to this next opinion. This one comes from Dextreme Arrow, and he says, Infinite is the worst Sonic villain in Sonic game history. Well, this guy is a pair of balls because I agree with this opinion. Okay, let me make this clear. I don't fully hate Infinite. Yes, he has a few redeemable qualities in terms of his abilities, but I feel like there was so much potential that Infinite had that was completely wasted in Sonic Forces. And it was such a shame because I really want this guy to actually win, but since the writing was absolutely terrible and the game was absolute, well, mixed amount of fan base for its absolute bullshit, I still feel like Infinite could have some potential, but like I said, it was completely wasted, and I feel like this guy didn't leave that much an impression of me. Don't get me wrong, if you guys like the villain, that's cool with me, but me, I don't. So yeah, shove a penis on my asshole if you're really that pissed off. Okay, this next opinion is kind of interesting. It comes from a Guy Studios. Okay, strange name, but okay, that's cool. He says, Sonic has never gotten a proper TV adaptation. The shows either handle their own unique story that isn't the mainline Sonic via the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Saturday AM, or Sonic Boom TV show, or barely represent the franchise via Sonic X only did the adventure games and took some of the stuff from Shadow. Also, the shows are fine at best for me. This opinion actually is very interesting because, yeah, we never see a proper adaptation of Sonic the Hedgehog actually being connected to the mainline Sonic games to be fully broadcast on television, which makes me wonder why Sega of Japan never got the opportunity to make a television show that's actually a proper adaptation to the Sonic the Hedgehog video games. And yes, while Sonic X did have some of the arcs from Sonic Adventure and Adventure 2 and surprisingly Sonic Battle, it still became its own thing without actually trying to branch out more to the video games. Like, I want to see more from Sonic's world, like Green Hill Zone, Chemical Plant, or whatever, but we never got that opportunity, sadly, when the Sonic X anime was first released. So yeah, I think I'm pretty much going to have to agree with this opinion. Nice job there, Guy Studios. Way to go to bring this opinion to the light. I really appreciate it. Okay, next one comes from Andre Mencenez. I'm sorry if I butchered your name wrong. I'm so sorry. I'm a f***ing idiot. Andre says, Sonic Colors is a rushed 3D plus 2D platforming mess with a horrible story. Andre, you sir are going to be on my friend list because yes, I freaking agree with you! I'll admit though, Sonic Colors is much more of a 2D Sonic game. Yes, there were some 3D elements to the mix, but the majority was completely 2D. So, that's just my opinion. As for your opinion, yes, I agree. Sonic Colors was an absolute mess of a game with a horrible story. I didn't like the gameplay, and I didn't like the dialogue that was actually given in the cutscenes for Sonic Colors. It made Sonic feel bland, generic, and downright unlikable in my honest opinion. And while the game was fun in some places, mainly in the 3D sections, some of the 2D sections were absolute bore in my honest opinion, and I didn't feel very happy or fun as I was while playing the game. So yeah, I agree with you with this opinion, Andre. You sir are on my good list, my friend. Thank you for sharing this opinion. Okay, for the next ones, these opinions are actually going to be coming straight from my Twitter account. Now, many of you guys have given me some very interesting opinions, and some have actually given me some opinions that I have already tackled in my Unpopular Sonic the Hedgehog opinions video. Well, some of them at least.
What?
Let's start with the first one, shall we? Alright, this next unpopular opinion comes from my boy,
Spawn!
Okay, but no seriousness, Spawn says Sonic 06 is an amazing game.
No.
I disagree with this opinion. Don't get me wrong, if you like the game, that's absolutely fine. It's that this game, in my honest opinion, is not good. Yes, I like the music, and some of the absolute CGI cutscenes look beautiful, but everything else about the game, the glitches, the level design, the voice acting, it all screams terrible! I will give the game this. While I admit that the CGI and music still looks very cool, except for pre-CGI cutscenes because they look ugly as shit, I will admit there were some good things about it. Mephiles is an absolute good villain, as I said before in my Unpopular Opinions review, and I really do like the music in this game. And to be honest, why I admit this story is absolute dog shit. There were some moments in the story that I really do like Shadow's characterization and Silver trying to develop into a much more likable character. But everything else about the game, no way! I'm sorry, Spawn. I mean, I love you, bro, but this opinion, I cannot agree with this. So, yeah, I'm disagreeing with this. Burn my ass straight to hell, why don't ya? Psycho the Frog, the CEO of Futurist, says Sonic is supposed to be cool, not cute. I mean, I don't mind the idea of Sonic actually being cute from time to time if it makes him look a little bit relatable and adorable from time to time. But yeah, I'm more of the idea of Sonic actually being cool because it's what actually sold me into liking the Sonic the Hedgehog series as well as loving the character. I really do like cool people and how they actually put into action when having a little bit of a fun-loving and adventurous attitude, but also actually trying to care for people around them. That's what makes Sonic feels cool. Not only just in terms of his actions, but also his words. Just like when Sonic in the Black Knight, where he actually became much more cool and fun, but also caring to those around him. Plus, if you actually think about it, Sonic's coolness is what actually got people to love him in the first place, and how it sold many Sega games as well as Sonic the Hedgehog video games to begin with. So yeah, Psycho the Frog, while I admit I don't mind Sonic being cute from time to time, I do like Sonic's coolness even much more. So yeah, I'm willing to agree with you. This next one comes from Sleepy Girl. She says, Sonic 06 soundtrack is okay.
Oh no!
No, I disagree. Okay, let me make this clear. Sonic 06, while I admit I don't like the game, I will admit the music is an absolute masterpiece. Seriously, Tomoyo Otani, the sound director for this game, actually did a fantastic job making the music feel absolutely atmospheric, epic, rockin', and even a little bit orchestrated to the point where it makes things very soothing and calm depending on the scenario that Sonic and his friends are actually in. And it's amazing! Every time we listen to this beautiful soundtrack, I always keep on jumping off the bed and shaking my booty just to get my mom to actually get me to stop twerking. But yeah, no offense, Sleepy Girl. I mean, I understand you have your opinion, but I'm gonna be honest here. Out of all the opinions I've seen here, I'm gonna disagree with this one in my honest opinion. My apologies, please don't kill me. Alright, let's look at this next one. Sir Retro says, guns in a Sonic game isn't bad.
Yeah, man.
Finally, someone has the balls to finally say it! Okay, so yes, I'm okay with having guns in the Sonic the Hedgehog game. Heck, guns were actually shown since the very beginning of Sonic Adventure 1 for Christ's sake! I mean, if we're talking about Shadow the Hedgehog, then maybe I could somewhat understand, but surprisingly the guns in Shadow the Hedgehog are surprisingly very effective in my honest opinion, and I had no problems with it at all. So have at it, you crazy trigger-happy douchebag! So if I were to make a compromise, I don't mind guns actually returning, but only as an optional feature, or only used in the cutscenes by gun or the police forces in the Sonic the Hedgehog game. So yeah, I'm okay with this. Guns in the Sonic game, yes, I agree. No arguments here, my friend. Okay, this next opinion actually comes from my DeviantArt of all places, because DeviantArt is the only place where it isn't a complete toxic hole. Got it! Surprisingly, this is the first and only opinion from DeviantArt that I have to accept. So, alright, let's get into it. This one comes from Cherry Pie, nice username by the way. She says, oh, saw this a bit late, excuse me, DA layout sucks. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Anyways, my unpopular opinion is that I love Sonic games people deem as awful or having terrible long story short.
Okay.
I mean, I understand how you actually feel about that, Cherry Pie, but I'm gonna be honest here, while I admit there are some bad Sonic games that I do enjoy, there are some that I'm not going to play. And you know what I'm talking about here. Regardless, while I admit I do like playing some of the bad Sonic games like the Sonic Boom games for example, I still have fun with the other Sonic the Hedgehog games that still have very good high quality and good interesting stories, but there are some Sonic games that I'm not willing to play aside from you know who. Now, I will admit I haven't played all the Sonic the Hedgehog games, I only played the mainline ones, so I can't really give my opinions on them, aside from, you know, Sonic Labyrinth and Sonic 3D Blast for example, but regardless, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be mixed with this opinion. So I'm sorry, Cherry Pie. I mean, I respect your opinion, but I'm gonna be honest here, this opinion for me is honestly mixed, since I don't have a proper way to actually explain this in full detail, mostly because I'm a f***ing idiot. Okay, this is the last opinion for the video, guys. I apologize if I'm not able to actually answer everyone's unpopular opinions, but hey, I'm just a guy, okay? Plus, I want this video to be very, very long, just like my goddamn penis. Ew! Anyways, here's the last unpopular opinion for the video. Jed Get Set says, Martin Burke is the best Sonic voice actor.
Lol.
Okay, I won't lie, I love the Sonic OVA movie. It's a pretty good movie. And yeah, I'm gonna say this right now, the voice acting in the Sonic OVA movie is actually pretty freaking good. I love that shit. But honestly, I prefer Jason Griffith more. He has that little bit of fun and cheesiness into the mix, and it's actually pretty interesting to hear his voice actually talk to one of the Sonic games. Martin Burke, on the other hand, he's alright, but still, I feel like there were some moments that came off a little bit, well, stale. Yeah, I know, that's just me in a nutshell. Screw you. But in all seriousness, Martin Burke is not bad, but I prefer Jason Griffith more. So I'm gonna be honest here, Jet Get Set, I think this opinion to me is mixed. So yeah, I'm gonna fight you. Come at me! Well guys, that's the last of your unpopular opinions that I shown off in my video. I just want to say thank you all so much for participating and sharing your opinions with me in the comments section, especially on Twitter or even on DeviantArt. Seriously, please follow me on DeviantArt. I'm feeling very lonely. But in all seriousness, again, thank you all so much for actually joining these unpopular opinions video. It was very fun to have a little bit of these discussions with you guys to actually share our thoughts and opinions on what we have to offer. It really is fantastic because it just shows you that no matter what type of opinion you guys actually have, we as a community are capable of respecting, agreeing, or disagreeing with each other no matter what the outcome, but we still strive to be better people when it comes to communicating with each other without having to lash out or being called an absolute head for having these opinions. Just remember this one thing, guys. If you have an opinion you want to share on the internet or in person, don't be afraid to actually share it. Sure, there are going to be people that are going to disagree with you, but they're still going to respect you regardless. Sure, it's not really that easy, but you guys have every right to actually express how you feel, no matter if people can agree or disagree. What really matters is who you are as a person and what you want to say to get people to have these discussions with you, to actually have these bonds and connections with people on what you want to talk about, no matter if it's Sonic or whichever form of media you actually watch or read. Because the more you chat with these people, the more confidence and discussions you have with these people, that'll have these beautiful connections and interactions with these people that'll make you feel very friendly and calm with the people that you have these discussions with, no matter which opinion you guys have. Please remember that your opinion is your words and you deserve to actually be spoken to or speak out no matter what the outcome is. That's all for me, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for actually sharing me your unpopular opinions. Also, I want to apologize to all the people that actually gave out their unpopular opinions but were not shown in the video. I'm very sorry, guys. There were so many unpopular opinions I can choose, but frankly, I'm just one guy and I can't really deal with so much unpopular opinions just to actually do this one video. I know it sounds very dumb and stupid of me, but please understand, I'm just one man. I can't deal with almost every single unpopular opinion, no matter if I agree with it or disagree. But I thank you guys regardless for sharing your opinions. It really means a lot. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all from me. Thank you for sharing your unpopular Sonic the Hedgehog opinions. Be nice to each other, and I'll see you guys real soon. Have a nice day, ladies and gentlemen.